A good number of years ago, I used to play vinyl records on a record player. Sadly, the record player did break and I never bothered to replace it. This meant that over the years the records ended up in a box and shoved in a cupboard and never used until now. While searching on Amazon for something else, I did come across this record player that played the vinyl records that I had. This Suitcase record player ticked all the boxes for me, as not only did it play records, but it also had Bluetooth and USB encoding. I will leave a link in the description below for this Suitcase record player. The instruction leaflet was in good English, basic and very easy to follow. Each mode that the record player was capable of doing was explained explicitly. Along with the record player there was an RCA lead. Now this is an audio feed from the record player to maybe one of your amplifiers to amplify the sound if required. A 5V mains adapter is also supplied. The case itself does have a vintage look and feel and is finished off in a natural wood look. There are brass protection plates on each of the corners. The carrying handle hinges, lock and rear hinges are also made of brass. The brass lever lock on the front is quite substantial and there's no fear of it opening when carrying this record player. As with the outside of the case, the inside again sings of quality. On the lower section and front of the case are two small speakers, one on the left and one on the right. These will give you a true stereo effect. A headphone can be plugged into this record player. It also has the on-off power and volume control, multifunction mode switch, turntable, auto stop and speed selector. The arm is made that it can lock and it is moved manually. A lift lever system is also used with this record player with a slow descent. This is extremely useful when placing the needle on any of your records. On the turntable itself there are 3 rubber grommets. These will stop the record from vibrating, also slipping. The deck itself is a spring-loaded floating deck. It is designed to move and take out any vibrations. Depending upon where you get your records from, some records have a large hole in the centre. There is an adapter provided for this. This just simply fits on the spindle in the centre of the deck. When not in use, there is a place provided on the deck to store it. The plastic cover over the cartridge and needle needs to be removed before using. This is simply there to protect the cartridge and needle during transportation. Connection sockets can be found on the back of the player. These comprise of the RCA left and right output port, a 3.5mm auxiliary line-in, a USB port, and finally the socket for the 5V power lead. With the power adapter plugged into the mains, simply rotate in a clockwise direction the on-off volume control. You should hear that sound when first switched on. Okay, that's it, ready to go. It's a simple case now of going to find all those records of mine. The record player was designed to play all the different types and sizes of records available. These were the singles, 45 speed, and the larger LPs, which were 33 speed. And the good news, if you've got any 78s, it'll also play them. As with any record player, simply select the speed for the type of record that you are using. There is a switch for auto or manual. When on auto, when moving the arm itself from the position of its rest to the place where it's going to play, or when it finishes, it will start and stop the deck as required. When switched into manual mode, the deck will continuously turn. Personally, I found that the auto selection was the best. It started and stopped when it was required by the arm. I found that the small speakers were extremely good. I had no issues or problems playing either LPs or singles. If you do have music on a USB stick, you can play that through this record player. To hop from track to track, you can use the mode switch to go from previous, next, or even pause play. This player has a very good option that will allow you to record your vinyl record onto your USB stick. To start the recording, simply press the mode button and the red LED will start flashing when recording. To stop the recording, simply press the mode button again. On the memory stick, your recordings will be saved in the JL record directory. The file name will increment by 1 on each recording. This Suitcase record player does have Bluetooth facilities. If your PC, tablet or phone has Bluetooth facilities, simply turn it on. VIFLYKOO is the pairing name. Simply select that on your device and you're ready to go. When paired, the blue light will stop flashing and go steady.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest.
To conclude the look at this Suitcase record player, I found that the price is definitely good. The look and quality is excellent. The playback quality is very good considering the size of the small speakers on the front. Having Bluetooth and USB facilities is excellent. For me, this Suitcase record player certainly ticked all the boxes. I hope you found this information of use to you. Thank you for watching.